We have a very interesting one today. Today we're helping service-based businesses get clients. Again, we're on Reddit, and this guy asks, what's your go-to ad strategy for service-based clients on Meta? Hey guys, I'm really new to buying ads on Meta, on Facebook, and I've been running to, let me make it bigger. It's gonna be much better for you, for your eyes. Your eyes should feel much better now, okay? I use the same settings and duplicate my seniors order campaign that have been working well until now. Can you guys share on how you generate leads? Because we're running ads for a service, it's above 100 and the results aren't really showing up. Do you use ABO or CBO? Do you set up a new campaign or just do tweaks? If so, what do you tweak when your campaign have hit a dead end? Could you share any interesting combos that has worked for you? Thanks a lot in advance. So the main objective of this guy is to get leads. So my question here will be, what's gonna happen after those people become leads? Are you gonna call them? Are you gonna send them an email? What's the end goal? Is the end goal to get like people to book a call? Is the end goal for people to come to visit your place, like a, I'm not sure, accounting firm in Liverpool or accounting firm in Los Angeles? What's the end goal? And here, to answer this question, I'm gonna start with the fundamentals and then I'm gonna move on to the technical stuff, because I believe a lot of you are missing the technical stuff. I think, no, actually, it's the opposite. Most of you, you know the technical stuff, but you lack the fundamentals. So I'm gonna start with the fundamentals. So here, just by reading the question, this guy wants to generate leads. However, leads won't pay the bill. If you're running ads, your end goal should be, it's always, unless you're like Coca-Cola or maybe like Pepsi or maybe like Rolls-Royce. When you run ads on Facebook, the end goal is always to make money. That's the end goal. The more complicated the funnel, the harder it gets to make the money. And this is something I discovered very, very recently. If you have like 11 opt-in pages, and then if you have like 11 marketing automations, and you have like 11 funnels, and you don't really know what to optimize, so the whole thing is one big mess. So the first thing that you should focus on would be like your main objective. And here I'm gonna call it the shortcut to the money. What's the shortcut to the money? Are you running ads to get people on calls? If you're running ads, if you wanna get people on calls, run an ad and ask people directly to book a call, right? Start with the fundamental, and then if they don't wanna book a call immediately, they won't book a call even if you have a landing page, an opt-in page before that. So I would say start over simplistic, and when things break, try complicating based on the data. But the first thing that you should have in mind is the main objective, and the main objective of marketing is always to make money. Sales, you need money in the bank. This should be a dollar sign. The second marketing fundamental I would like to talk about would be, let me find it. I lost it. Yeah, here I have this image of the dawn. You're gonna see what I mean in a second. So the angle, we already scratched that. The next thing, you should know who is your perfect client, because you say you want leads, right? You want leads. This is what you want. You want people to complete a form, and on this form you ask them for their name, email, phone, whatever. And this is what you call a lead. But who is your perfect lead? Who is your perfect lead? If you could attract just one lead, and this is your perfect lead, what would you say to them? Imagine you're sitting at a stadium, right? You're at the very bottom of the stadium, and it's like full of people, and you can just call one person, and this one person is your ideal client. What is the first few sentences you would say to this guy? So he could be like, oh, that's me, right? Oh, that's me. You got me. You got me. You're speaking directly to my heart, man. I want to give you my high ticket money, right? So this is very, very important. Start with one person. Learn how to attract your perfect lead. You said your ads were working, but they stopped working. If they stopped working, that could be the algorithm. There could be something wrong with the algorithm. Although by reading your comment, I understand that you're not getting marketing. You're not getting marketing. You don't know what you're doing. So start with one person in mind. Start with getting one lead. Craft your ads so they could get one lead. And this is your perfect lead. For example, if you're selling to single moms, use imagery, use ad copy that will attract single moms. As easy as that, right? And here, let me go back to my drawing board. We already scratched your perfect plan, so I'm gonna scratch that. And so what you need to do after you have those two things in place, after those two things are in place, you need to find your Don Corleone. Your Don Corleone. What do you mean by your Don Corleone? You need to make this one person an offer they cannot refuse. You need to package it so irresistibly that they'll say, oh man, I just need this. No matter what happens, I'm gonna find money and I'm gonna give you the money, right? I'm gonna give you the money. So this is something extremely, extremely important. Make them an offer they cannot refuse. So is this something you're doing? Is your offer irresistible? Because if you have those three things, your campaigns will work with ABO or CBO. It doesn't really matter. If you're optimizing for the right objective, ABO will work, CBO will work. If you don't have any data and if your product is more niche, I would say start with campaign budget optimization. Oh no, it's ad set budget optimization or campaign budget optimization. This is irrelevant, right? So what advice would I give you on the technical aspect? Here I'm just gonna give you two case scenarios because most of the business gurus, they're like, oh, this is the only thing that works and this is the only thing you should do. However, I'm different. There are nuances to media buying, to getting good with Facebook ads. And here I'm gonna give you the picture. I'm gonna give you the full picture without holding anything back so you could get ahead the curve of your niche, right? You have two case scenario. Let's say that your objective right now is leads, right? If your objective is leads and if your ad account has more than 1,000 leads, right? You can try using the Advantage Plus campaign. Go and test an Advantage Plus campaign because Facebook already has a lot of data for your customer avatar. And here I wanna open the point that you're targeting the right person. If you're targeting the right person and if you have 1,000 leads, 1,000 events trigger, use Advantage Plus. Very simple campaign. You can do like 5 images, 5 ads, and you'll be good to go, right? If you're just starting out, if your campaigns are new, if you have, let's say, less than 1,000 triggered or even like less than 500 events triggered, I would say try stacking interests. Stacked interests that are relevant to your buyer. This will be one of the things you could try. Another thing you could try would be to create a lookalike. Those are the old school media buying tactics, but those old school media buying tactics worked 10 years ago and they still work today. So don't do always the fancy stuff. Go back to the roots. Go back to the basics, right? Optimize lookalike audiences. Use lookalike audiences. Use interest. Set up remarketing. Set a campaign to people who visited your page, right? But didn't complete the action, right? You can even make it a little bit more fancier. You can have like specific ad copy for them. You could be like, hey, we're doing something really cool because we know you've seen our pages, right? Very, very simple stuff. Try implementing bidding. Use different bidding strategy. Use highest volume. This is HV, stands for highest volume. Use cost per result. This stands for CPR. Use bid caps. It's gonna be BC. It stands for bid caps. Try all those things. There are a lot of different things you could try. However, like within Facebook ads media buying, those things are very, very effective when you start scaling. I won't lie to you. When you start scaling, implementing strategies like this, they're gonna cut your cost per result. They're gonna help you get more conversions. However, if you're not at this stage when you're scaling, you need to focus on those three things, right? You need to focus on the fundamentals, right? Let me find Don Corleone again and let me show you the face of Don Corleone, because this is one of the best Facebook ad strategy for service-based businesses. I cannot find the Don for some reason. Oh, here he is. So make them an offer they cannot refuse. If your offer is so good, it doesn't matter if you do CBO, ABO. It doesn't matter if you do Google ads. It doesn't matter if you do Facebook ads. You'll crush it each and every time. Do set up a new campaign or just do tweaks. So sometimes I like duplicating. Sometimes I like starting a new campaign from scratch. I prefer duplicating because it's like less work. And back in the days, we believed that when you duplicate the ad set, it still has the data from the previous campaign, so it's much more optimized and tweaked. So there's value in both duplicating and starting from scratch. What do you tweak when your campaigns have hit a dead end? So here, probably this will be a video topic for another video. So I'm just copy and paste it. I'm gonna remember it and I'm gonna answer this in a different video because I believe it's gonna be relevant to a lot of people, right? Could you share any interesting combos that has worked for you? I think I already did that. Interest, lookalikes, and things like that. And let's see some of the answers. After arriving at a winning ad through ABO, set the CBO, right? New campaign, all advantage plus off audience plus, exclude areas and countries. Test cost caps, overshooting by 1 point, volume may suffer. Just run the campaign broad. Oh, as you can see, you're gonna get 101 different opinions. But if you get the Don Corleone stuff right, if you get this stuff right, let me find a razor. If you do those three things right, let me zoom in a little bit so you can read it very well. So it could stay in your conscious mind. This is something that needs to stay in your conscious mind, right? And to sum up this video, let's go over the things again, right? Let's use green. Focus on your end goal, right? Focus on your end goal, right? Have your perfect client in mind. Make them an offer they cannot refuse. This was Niko. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. In this channel, I talk about Facebook ads. And here, I'm giving you the truth. I'm giving you my honest opinion. I'm not like the Facebook ads business gurus who would say, oh, this is what works great for me. I don't think there is a one-size-fits solution to everybody. Every business is different. I've been working with different clients. I've been running different campaigns. And I've seen time and time again that a thing that works for one business might not work for another business. But other business gurus, they just want to be like, this is the only way to run Facebook ads. This is what you should do. Click here, do that. Then you go, nothing works, and you're like, oh, I'm stuck. What should I do now? You go on Reddit, you ask questions, you're stuck again. And if you want the truth, you're at the right place. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the links in the description below, because once you click in the description below, you're gonna get retargeted from some of my offers and you can buy some of my products immediately. My goal, why do this channel right now, I'm gonna share why I do this channel. I wanna buy old Honda CR-V. With all the money channel, I'm gonna buy old Honda CR-V. So you're supporting me on my goal to leave Facebook ads forever and live in my car, right? This is the car I want to get, or maybe something like this. Yeah, this is uglier. The uglier, the better. This we know. So this is why I do this channel. All the money from this channel, I'm saving from a Honda CR-V second generation. So if you wanna help me on my road, on my purpose to drive this beauty, yeah, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I don't care if you subscribe or not. I have a coin.